we've been looking at Revelation, going through that as a church, and what have been some of the things that you've noticed or things that have jumped out at you or surprised you about Revelation to the point where we are at right now?
Yeah. I think probably the biggest thing that was a shift in mindset for me is just going from kind of, when you grow up in the church, you always think of Revelation as being just kind of like, oh, it's about the end times, and it's about the end of the world, and that's kind of how you see it. And then like realizing that, oh yeah, that's right, John was writing to the church in his day. It's like, oh, there's a little bit more to it than just like this was a letter trying to just give us the timetable of what's going to happen at the end of times, and it's like, okay. Yeah, and just looking at things more symbolically versus literal, and it definitely brings a mindset change. Yeah. And I think to some degree I'd never really thought about the purpose of Revelation before, other than just end of time sort of stuff. And so that, it takes away some of the probably the mystery and the wow factor of it, of just like, it's a conspiracy, and
well, I know there's been a lot of misjudgments made upon images and numbers and figures and symbols that are in Revelation, and it's been kind of fun to kind of get into it and break it down. And I didn't realize, people had told me, and I'd read that there's a lot of allusions to the Old Testament. I didn't recognize how many. My goodness, it's just all over. And to really have a good idea of what's going on, you have to have a pretty, at least a decent idea of what the Old Testament's about, and the stories and the things taking place. But I can really see how that, for those who understood the Old Testament, that Revelation would resonate with them. The images and stuff that's going on, and not necessarily freak them out quite as much as maybe it does people here, because we're going to start getting into the part where the abyss opens up and things come out, and then there's going to be dragons and beasts and all that kind of stuff. And it's a
Sherman tank.
The Apache helicopters. I just have heard so many like I said, misjudgments or about what those things represent. And then speculation on who the Antichrist is. Everyone's got their favorite player that they want to throw in there, and so it's been interesting. I've never had anyone go through Revelation as a preaching subject. They've alluded to it at times, but but it's been challenging as far as a research goes, and trying to get my head around it, because like I said, never took any classes on it, full on, and not everyone agrees. So trying to get that figured out has been fun.